Hello everyone. Today I would like to show you how to use a speaking-based conversation quest system which our research group has developed. So simply type conversation.megaword.games-server.ca. You will be redirected to the MegaWord research. So you have two roles that you can choose. You can choose to take a look as a teacher, or you can choose to enter as a student to take a look at what this system looks like. Of course, you will need to sign in to use all the function that we provide for teachers or students. So I will talk about how to use the different functions that the teachers have and students have in separated uh, videos later. So if you want to take a look at what the teachers may see, you can click on teacher. So once you get in, you will see there is a demo video, so you can check all the demo videos we have about this system. And you will see the NPC list, which is right now you are seeing. That is our non-player control characters list. Each of the NPC will be associated to a conversation which already created by teacher. And you can click on conversation list. In that case, you can see all the conversation that different users they created. Of course, if they choose to not shareable list quest, then you will not see those conversation list. However, if they choose to be shareable, then you can see their conversation list. That is the same thing for the NPC. So if a teacher who created a teacher, but he or she doesn't want you to see that NPC, but only his or her student can see, then you will not be able to see that from the NPC list. For the NPC create and add a new conversation, you need to sign in to see the feature. I will talk about how to create an NPC and how to create a conversation later in another video. But let's take a look if you what you will see if you click on NPC create. So when you click on NPC create, you will need to log in. So since we don't, we go back. That it will be same thing for the conversation create. Besides that, you can still take a look at what the conversation looks like. So if you click on the middle icon here, that is edit conversation content, then you will see what the conversation looks like. So for example, this conversation is starting from NPC. So NPC, the virtual player will tell you, "Hello, welcome. What can I do for you?" And so the teacher who created this conversation expected uh, his student or her students will say something like, "Hi, I want to make a reservation because this conversation belongs to topic booking a room." And if the student talks correctly or partially correctly, if uh, the computer can understand, then the computer will say, "Okay, what day do you want to reserve?" And in that case, the computer will expect three kinds of different response from the students. So students need to practice next weekend or July 9th to 12th or something like that, and so on and so on. So right now, if you try to click on this drop down button, you will see nothing because you haven't signed in yet. So you are under read only mode now. Let's go back. Okay, there are another two icon. One is edit conversation detail. The other one is trying to copy, I mean clone another conversation list because you like that, but you want to make a small change. So in that case, you want to copy the conversation to create your own one. Um, because we haven't signed in yet, so no matter you click on edit or if you click on copy, it will ask you to sign in. We will show you how to use these features later. Okay. So once again, let me explain. Any conversation will have a topic, will have a title, and will have a label. So if you don't use label, the default label will be label 1. Your topic, so if you are a teacher, you can try to create many conversations based on the same topic. For example, travel, or daily life, or restaurant, or dining out, some kind of topic which has different title, like booking a room, booking a flight ticket, checking at the airport, and so on. So you can have a label for them. Once you have a conversation, you can create an NPC. So in that case, you can make an NPC uh, to be responsible for a conversation. For example, here you can see Aka is responsible for what do you do in your free time, and that is a level 1 conversation. And Aka is also responsible for what did you do during the last holiday. That is level 2 conversation, something like that. Okay, so now we have already seen the teacher part. In this video, we also want you to see the student part. So we go back again with the conversation.makeaword.game-server.ca. And in that case, you can enter as a student. So students, if you are a student, if you're a student just want to practice, they don't need to sign in. So what is the benefit to sign in? The sign in will help you will be able to see all the performance you had done before, and also you will be able to get some benefit, like getting the in-game cards as rewards for your performance. If your performance reaches to the certain bar the teacher has for the conversation. So that is the benefit for signing. However, if you don't want to sign in, that is okay. You can still click any NPC who is shareable by teachers, so you can still practice. So for example, I don't remember what the conversation it is, but anyway, let's take a look to see. So when we click on our card, okay, this is what did you do during the last holiday? How can I know? I don't remember. So that is very important things, because for teacher, you are expecting your students to practice. So practice based on the conversation tree you created earlier. So so you need to make sure that your student will know what this conversation needed to talk. So for example, when we say what do you do, what did you do last holiday, so we can take a look. So you will say, you will expect your student to say, I just stayed at home, I visited some friends, I went to a beach, and so on. So if you are a teacher, you will see this and you need to say something, or you can give up. If you give up, then you won 0 point and you go back to the selection. So let's select once again. And when you want to say something, you just need to click on this icon. You will see this icon become a blue one, and you will hear some ding dong, cling, a sound effect, which indicate that you can start to talking. And once you finish your talk, you will hear another audio sound effect ding dong again, which indicated that the computer has already heard what you said. However, remember, computer probably cannot understand anything. So in that case, you will see um, a screen like this one, which means a blank screen, which means your computer doesn't know what you are talking anyway. So it cannot identify anything. However, if it can identify something about what you said, then it will show what you say here. Let's take a look. For example, let's say uh, what did you do during holiday? So you probably say I visited some friends. Remember, you need to allow your microphone to be used by the mega word. So let's allow. I visited some friends. So as you can see, it's totally wrong. It says I visited the song friends. Okay, that is the recognition problem. Anyway, so you can try to say something to see if computers can understand. Remember, this system is not trying to identify what you really say. The point is, this system is trying to make students comfortable to say something, to speak in English or speak in a language. So it doesn't need to be argues saying, oh, it's recognize me not correctly, but if it can recognize you, then it will react. However, the point is, most of students they are so afraid to say or to speak in another language. So in that case, they speak to computers and they feel comfortable. So in the future, probably they can speak in English or in another language with a foreigner. We don't know. Okay, so did you enjoy your time? You can say actually not. So as you can see, it's say actually not definitely correct. So what happened? So I probably will say I'm very tired. So as you can see, it's not bad. What activity did you do? I walked all day. Okay, so you just say I worked a whole day. That is okay because computer can understand that based on the conversation tree created. It was a busy day, right? Um, yes, it was. So in that case, I finished this conversation and I got 70 points. So that is not bad, right? Just a pass, but I can talk to the computer player. Okay. Anyway, at the end, I need to tell you a very important thing is this system can be only used with Chrome right now because the speech recognition kit actually only implemented in Chrome. So you cannot use Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or Safari to use the system, unfortunately, for now. But hopefully in the future, we can develop our own speech recognition library, or we can collaborate with some other researchers who created or developed those kind of speech or voice recognition library or system. So in that case, we can provide this system to everyone for all the platform. So once again, thank you so much for taking this video, taking a look at this video. In the next two videos, I will show you how to use the system as a teacher and how to use the system as a student. Thank you. Bye for now.